Hey everybody, what's happening? Thanks for joining me again today on the Utah real estate market with Chris Kemp. So I am in Lehi, Utah, and I thought the best way to give you an idea of what it would be like to live in Lehi, Utah and some of its neighborhoods and subdivisions would go out and take a tour of what's available, look at the neighborhoods, tell you all about them, from the crime stat to the best schools to the shopping to how to get there, and you know, the number one thing I like about it and probably the worst thing I like about it. So if you're thinking about making a move to the area, you'll have the information you need so that you don't come here blindly and not know what to expect. There are a lot of really good places around the Lehi, Utah area, but there are some areas that you might want to stay away from, whether that be because of the traffic or maybe the schools might be a little bit better in a different neighborhood, or maybe it's just the pricing. The pricing is really all over the board. You can get townhomes, small townhomes from $350,000 up to really nice houses around $2 million. So it just kind of depends on what you're looking for. So today I am in a Symphony Homes in the Lehi Terrace brand new neighborhood. And I thought we'd go take a tour of a couple of houses, give you some of the best points, some of the main features about those houses, tell you what I like and maybe what I don't like about the area and the neighborhood. And so if you happen to be in the market for a home, I'd love it if you reach out to me and give me a call. I'd love to be your number one go-to source when it comes to the Utah real estate market. I've been here for 35 years, got 20 years of experience as a full-time broker and agent. So I think I know the market pretty well and know what a good deal is. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me down below. If you are getting value out of these videos, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button down there also. It helps me to get this information out to as many people as possible. With that said, let's start the tour and I'll show you around. Okay, so before we dive into that home tour, I thought I'd give you a general overview of the area so you get a good feel for what's around the area. We'll talk about the schools and the crime and the shopping and freeway access and things like that. So in order to get a general overview of the area, I zoomed out a little bit here so you can see Salt Lake City's right there towards the top. And if you come down I-15 and you come to the little bend here, that's what we call the point of the mountain here. That's what the locals call the point of the mountain, and that is the dividing line between Salt Lake County and Utah County, and this is Utah Lake here. You zoom in a little bit more, you can see this circle right here is Lehi Terrace. And if you come down I-15, one of the things I like most about Lehi Terrace and this community is its proximity to the freeway. So you're less than a mile, easy access to the freeway. So if you need to get on freeway to commute to your job or anything like that, it's super easy. Talk about shopping just for a minute. So this area has Cabela's right up here. You've also got Silicon Slopes and Traverse Mountain and all the outlets. You've got down here to the south, just a couple miles, you've got Costco, Home Depot, a Super Walmart, a Lowe's, a Target, things like that. And so really just about any type of shopping that you or anything you could need when it comes to that. Okay, so let's talk about crime and the local area here. Utah doesn't really have a lot of crime when it's compared to other large states. Salt Lake City does have some areas you want to be careful of and be wary of. So if you come out to the west here, it would be West Valley City, Taylorsville, Rose Park, come down I-15, Midvale. So anything in red, the darker the red, the worse the area is. Just take these maps with a grain of salt. Sometimes it's not always the most accurate information, and you really want to get with somebody that lives in the area and knows the area really well so you can ask them about it. And all crime is pretty local, so there's some areas that are certainly worse than others. But if you zoom in on Lehi, you'll see that there's really not a lot of red. I have no idea why this is red up here. It really shouldn't be. That's a golf course in there. Really nice homes in there. So like I said, their information isn't always the most reliable. But if you zoom in on where Lehi Terrace is, you'll see that it's clearly green and it's a great neighborhood, virtually no crime to speak about. So another place I really like to go to when comes to finding out how good an area is doing is area vibes. So if you look here, you got amenities, commute, A+. Cost of living is going to be D, and that's solely because of the price of the homes. As we know, the cost of homes in Utah has gone up quite a bit, and so cost of homes is not going to be A+ like you're going to find maybe in the south or southeast. Crime is A+, employment A+, healthcare, lots of hospitals close by, housing A+, schools B+, and school ratings B+. So if you come down here and you want some more information on any one of these things, you can just go ahead and click on that, and that's in areavibes.com. So if we dive into the school portion of things, the two sites that I really like to go for information when it comes to schools is greatschools.org and schooldigger.org. And so if we look on the map here, you'll see that these scores are ranked out of 1 out of 10, and 10 being the highest. Eagle Crest School, which is the closest elementary school to Lehi Terrace, is going to be 9 out of 10. So it's a really good school. Then you got the brand new Sky Ridge High School right here, which is a great school, very inclusive school. I know quite a few students that go there, and they actually really like it. Also, you can come over to School Digger, and you can filter for private schools, charter schools, and other things like that. And it will give you some great information there. So Eagle Crest School here has got 5 stars. The #1 elementary school in the state is not too far away. It's just down the road. And that would be Highland Elementary School right here. So, okay, so if we go back to the big map here, we can talk a little bit about shopping in the local area and jobs. I did mention where a lot of those stores and restaurants and things are. But one of the great things about this area is it's right by Silicon Slopes, which is a high-tech community similar to Silicon Valley in the Bay Area in California. Silicon Slopes, you've got Exactware and Adobe and Accenture and just all kinds of really good high-tech jobs. There's a Texas Instruments plant there. They're doing an $11 billion expansion right now, so there's going to be lots of construction jobs for the next few years where they're doing that expansion, and also over 1,000 high-tech jobs when it comes to the semiconductor industry. So Lehi is really growing because of the jobs that we have here, and it's just the quality of lifestyle is really good. So this subdivision right here is actually a great location for all of those things. Here's an overview also of what it looks like. I also have some drone footage that I will go ahead and put in for you so you can see what it looks like as of yesterday. Okay, so we are in East Lehi. It's really kind of West Lehi, but it's east of I-15, the freeway. And the freeway really is kind of a dividing point that a lot of people think about when they think about East or West Lehi. This is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2-car garage, 3,807 square foot home built by Symphony Homes. And its price is $969,000. So let's go in and take a look. Nice entry, modern railings. Large open ceiling in the entry. I really like that. Nice open floor plan. Really nice kitchen there. Nice large 6-burner gas stove. So one of the things I like about Symphony homes is they are customizable. You have to pick one of their plans, but you can move walls or add an RV garage or add a shop in the back or whatever you want to allow. So you can push walls in or out or add windows or anything like that. They are fully customizable. That's one thing I really like about Symphony homes. Hard to find home builders now that want to accommodate clients' wishes when it comes to customizing home, making it more personal. You get a better deal that way rather than building your own fully custom home. Nice large pantry. A little mud area right off the garage. Deep enough garage you can get a truck in. I always think that's important. The other thing I really like about this builder is they have full finished basements that included in the price. So right there is going to save you the headache and hassle of doing it yourself. Stick with me through the whole video. At the end, I will show you what my number one thing I like about this neighborhood and plan is, and my least favorite thing. So nice large bedrooms down here, full finished basement. Closets are all nice, walk-in closets are all large. And this bathroom is nice and big too. Nice size family room here. Mechanical room. This home does have 2 furnaces, so one for the main floor and the basement, another one for the upstairs, which is really nice because the upstairs usually gets warmer in the summertime. Walk-in cold storage, and this is concrete ceiling up above, and the walls are all 8 inches of concrete, so this stays nice and cool even in the summertime. One of my favorite things to do on these is to add a vault door right there. And now you've got at least a 4-hour fire rating and pretty much impenetrable safe. This particular home is move-in ready and it has the park right next to it, which if you have little kids, that might be great. But maybe if you don't have little kids, you don't want to get the kids out your window all the time. This is a brand new neighborhood. They've only got a couple of homes sold in here so far, so there's still lots of availability and it just opened up. I really like the natural light in the windows that come in. And this is open to down below the front entry. Nice large primary bedroom. Large vanity with 2 sinks. Pretty much a must-have nowadays. Separate tub and shower. Nice large shower. Yeah, I really like the primary closet. And you've got a total of 3 bedrooms up here. Large laundry room with a little folding table. I was telling you about the separate furnaces and ACs. So you got your another furnace and AC up here. For the upstairs always gets hotter than the down. So if you only have 1 furnace for the whole house, part of the house is going to be freezing. The other part is going to be hot. So if you have a 2-story home, I really advise you to get 2 furnaces. Nice railings, nice little sitting area here. So there you have our first tour. That's 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3,807 square feet, offered at $969,000. And this is in East Lehi, kind of just right, fairly close to the freeway. The freeway access is great. So my number 1 favorite thing about this location, this neighborhood, would have to be the schools and the location. East Lehi, at least east of I-15, is always a little bit more desirable than the other side of I-15. It seems like the schools are just a little bit better over here. Access to the freeway a little easier. It's a little less congested, things like that. The thing I like least about this location is, I'm not sure if you saw, but I'll take another video of it as we came in. But this particular home right here is right next to the park. If you have kids, that's great. But if you don't have kids, you might be hearing the noise a lot if there's a lot of kids that move into the neighborhood. And also it's next to a road that's not super busy, but it's a little bit busier, a little bit of a main thoroughfare, so you're gonna hear some car noise. As I've been in here giving you this tour, I don't know if you've been able to hear any car noise or not, but it's actually been pretty quiet for me. So I don't think that would be too much of an issue, but if I had to decide on one of the drawbacks to this particular home in this neighborhood would be the closest to the road and the park. So thanks for joining me today. Until the next one, I'll see you later.